What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Descapens, and today we have a very fun pen for all of you. This is a pen actually that I've been holding on for a really long time, and I actually wish I would have reviewed this sooner, but I just haven't, and that is most unfortunate. So, without further ado, this is the Faber-Castell Essentio ballpoint pen. As some of you guys may know, I've become a very big fan of Faber-Castell. They perhaps have one of my favorite ballpoints, which is the Faber-Castell Emotion. And so when I saw this thing, at Warwick's in San Diego. Jeez. Yeah, and they were having a little Father's Day sale, and so I think it was listed for 30, but I got it for like 24 or something, which for this pen that's actually very very, very, very good money. And yeah, and so that's just something that I think is super, super cool. Makes me very happy and stuff. And so anyway, let's just get into the pen. So this pen right here is a very nice ballpoint pen. It is retractable. The click is very nice. Let's do just a little spring test. Cool. This pen is very heavy. It's a very heavy ballpoint. You know, like not to the point where it's like, oh, I could never write with it. But, you know, if you're kind of looking for something lightweight that can last a very long time, probably not the way to go. And by the way, I apologize on my fingers. I had a spill with some ink, and this is why they're blue. Yeah. Anyway, okay, let's move on. Yeah, and so this is a very heavy ballpoint pen, and if you're looking for something that's a little more lightweight in terms of a ballpoint pen, you can certainly find those. What I would recommend is find yourself something that's kind of like tip heavy and plastic. Like for instance, the Pilot Dr. Grip is very tip heavy and it's plastic, and you can just write with it forever. So anyway, right. But if you also like a nice kind of hefty feel and something that encourages the ink flow, then this may honestly be for you because it's very affordable, it's very economic, and it's super, super nice. Kind of just going into the construction. So this part right here, very solid metal. I don't know if you would call that aluminum. It feels far too heavy to be aluminum, but it's still very, very nice. You kind of come up here near the click part. You can see sort of a little China insignia, like made in China. You can also see the clip. It's very, very sturdy. And then you can also see a little bit of threading right here. Boom, kind of metal threading. We will get to the refill in a moment, but I also just wanted to show you guys the grip. The grip is the thing that really sold me because it's like extremely grippy, and it's just also just really, really smooth. Like, in my opinion, it feels very, very good in the hand, and I highly, highly recommend it. The refill itself comes with your average Faber-Castell refill. Something that I love about this refill is that, I'm sorry about the lighting, you guys, is that, boom, if you can see right here, it says ISO 1275-2 G2B doc. Document proof, essentially. Ballpoint pen refill. Yeah, anytime you see this ISO 12757-2, that pretty much means that this sucker is safe for signing documents, be it legal or business or like whatever, right? So if you ever need to sign a contract or something, consider having just like a Faber-Castell ballpoint pen. Like, that's something that I really think Faber-Castell got right, and I really have to respect them for it, because look, is it my favorite refill? Not necessarily. Is it the worst refill in the world? Absolutely not. It's actually extremely nice. It actually writes very, very well. But there are just kind of other refills that I like a little that I like a little bit more. Like I do like the Schmidt Easy Flow 9000. I should make a review on that. That'd be super fun. Which that's also that's a refill that I like to take and drop into this guy, right? So there's that. And then there's also the Visconti Smart Touch, and that's a super super smooth refill. Only thing though is that it's not necessarily document proof, which is its big drawback. But for note taking, it's an absolute dream. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the writing situation. Enough of my chit chat. Oh, there we go. So this is just some normal standard 5-subject paper. I forget which kind. This is a Stellar notebook. And yeah, caterpillar, flower, and the owl all say hi. Yeah, totally. I keep forgetting about those stickers, but man, they're just, I got a bunch of stickers, and I'm like, well, okay, and so I just kind of threw them on. Anyway, so let's do this. Faber-Castell, and you see that's very very smooth. This is definitely a broad point. I think that it says it is a 1.1. Actually, hang on, guys. So I'm back, and here's the situation. I did a little bit of research and stuff, and according to Faber-Castell, according to their website, they say that a broad refill, which is what this is, a broad refill. Let me just prove that to you guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, other way. Let's see. Sorry, yep, now back again. Black. Refill black B for broad, ballpoint pen. They said that a broad refill is like 0.6 millimeters in diameter. I don't know if that's true, because to me it feels like a 1.0 or a 1.1 or maybe even a 1.2 or something, right? And I've always been intrigued by the extra broad as well, though I haven't bought one yet, but I have thought about it. Now here's the thing: being a college kid versus like Faber-Castell, right? Which that brand right there says since 1761. I'm not gonna challenge these people. Like if they say it's 0.6, then very well, it's 0.6 millimeters. That is cool. Here's the other thing though. This sucker is insanely smooth, right? So to everybody who's like, oh man, 0.6 millimeter, are you serious? It feels like a 1.0 millimeter. And maybe I'm just not looking in the right place. That could also be a huge possibility. And so the big takeaway though that I want you guys to have is that sometimes, right, like a 0.5 millimeter can very much feel, it can very much feel like kind of scratchy and stuff. That is not the case here. This is extremely smooth and extremely nice. Okay, you will never think, oh man, gee, I got such a scratchy refill. It's like, no. You will think this is one of the smoothest pens ever. Holy smokes. And truth is, it is. It's actually quite smooth. It's super nice. It's just, yeah. It works, and it works very, very, very well. Let's go ahead and like try the dry time. Having reviewed a lot of fountain pens recently, I just the smearing on that is just nothing compared to the fountain pen. Fountain pens are really great, but like the quickest inks I have still take like 9 seconds to dry. Whereas right here, as you can see in this area, I just dragged my hand like against it, and it's like there's no smearing right here. Right here there was a little more, but overall super super nice. Let's go ahead and do a highlighter test now. Highlighter. Here we go. A little bit of smearing, but I mean, if you left it there for a minute, I don't think it would, so overall it's very much a workhorse of a pen. It's very, very well done, it's very well put together, and I have to respect it, because I do, it's very, very nice. Not a lot of skipping with the refill. The refill is very, very good, and I just appreciate the fact that you can like sign a document with this, and that document is going to be okay, right? And that is something that, I just invite people to like keep in mind. Like it may not be a Fisher Space Pen, which actually has the same like ISO 1257, whatever it's called, 1275, and I lost the rest. It may not be a Fisher Space Pen. Maybe you can't write with it like underwater and stuff, but for the professional corporate life, which, let's be honest, most of us don't write with pens underwater, right? It's like for the professional corporate life, this is a great pen right here. And not only that, but due to the fact that it takes the Parker style refills, you can really play around with this thing, and you could always put a Fisher Space Pen refill in there if you wanted, or a gel refill from Parker, or the Schmidt Easy Flow 9000, which is it is a personal favorite for this one. But anyway, the point being, it's a great pen. It's really nice, and you're looking at about the $30 price range, which I don't think is too bad, honestly. It's kind of up to you, though. It is your money, right? And so I don't want to, like sit there and lecture like whatever. But yeah. So for those of you who are looking for a nice premium ballpoint, something nice, it won't break your bank, but it's still really, really good. This is just a really nice, really solid, reliable ballpoint pen, So again, this is the Faber-Castell Essentio, and I highly recommend it. Yeah, and I just want to thank you guys, all of you, for watching. It means a lot, and have a great rest of your day.